A Quaker couple living in Dublin, Ireland circa 1850 invite a former enslaved African-American woman and her companion to spend 10 weeks in their home, while the duo is touring the British Isle promoting the abolitionist movement. Their visit concludes on the spring equinox, bringing a promise of rebirth and new beginnings. This is Reno Lovison, executive producer at ChicagoBroadcastingNetwork.com. The Sugar Wife is a story of devotion in all of its manifestations, including faith, love, and charity, as well as devotion to work and artistic expression. The pivotal titular character is Hannah, whose husband Samuel Tewkley is a sugar and tea merchant. On the surface, the couple are devoted to their religion and to each other, living a comparatively comfortable, affluent life, while maintaining a superficially austere facade consistent with Quaker ideals. Hannah, who feels a bit guilty about their abundance, endeavors to set off their privilege through myriad good deeds and charity work, represented here primarily through her visitations to Martha Ryan, a syphilitic sex worker who's literally on her deathbed. After the arrival of the Americans, we see that having visitors for nearly 3 months brings a level of intimacy that causes each person to reveal much of their inner character, exposing painful desires, repressed passions, and secret motivations. Sarah Worth, the formerly enslaved woman, is accompanied by Alfred Darby, a privileged white man who bought her freedom. An amateur photographer engaged in the nascent art form, Darby acts as her manager, arranging her speaking opportunities, though it becomes apparent their relationship is more complicated than it appears on the surface. A key element with each of the characters is integrity, which is the alignment between what you believe, what you say, and what you do. Keeping this balance is a constant human struggle. To achieve that equilibrium, many people make bargains with themselves to justify actions that are in conflict with their ideals. Some repent, and others simply surrender to their baser instincts. Weaving throughout the story is a theme of sexual power represented by a slave, a prostitute, and a woman in an unhappy marriage. But this theme is not simply one of domination, but rather one of symbiosis, as the players leverage their power to maintain their own survival and meet their own objectives. In the end, with the coming of spring, the question becomes whether they can each emerge from their cold, dark, wintry past and find a new way forward. The U.S. premiere of The Sugar Wife, written by Elizabeth Kuti and presented by Artistic Home, is expertly directed by Kevin Hagan, in the round providing a particularly intimate experience. The exceptional cast is headed tenderly by Annie Hogan. In spite of his character's personal failings, Todd Wojcik portrays Samuel with the sympathetic and oddly endearing quality that adds pathos to his inner conflicts. I wish Ashayla Calvin as Sarah Worth had been given a little more to do. Her understandable detachment from the others makes her feel present mainly to motivate them, though her oratory vignettes were powerfully delivered, giving her notable talent a few welcome opportunities to shine. I remember Ashayla from Meet Vera Stark about 2 years ago, and am happy to see her again here. Director Kevin Hagan created a very interesting set for that production. You can find the review on our website at ChicagoBroadcastingNetwork.com. John LaFlamboy portrays Sarah's companion, Alfred Darby, with an undercurrent of danger that keeps you wondering about him, while Kristin Collins, as the bedridden Martha, injects a bit of dark comic relief, delivering a defiant air that suggests she's not giving up the ghost easily. This highly recommended production is an intellectually engaging examination of integrity and interpersonal relationships within the context of the rigid social constraints and gender expectations of the 19th century. The Sugar Wife is at Theater Wit, 1229 West Belmont, Chicago, Illinois, through May 3, 2026. Runtime is about 2 hours and 40 minutes with one intermission. For information, visit theaterwit.org or call 773-975-8150. Running concurrently at Theater Wit this month is The Ally, a provocative, sometimes humorous look at activism, identity, and what happens when good deeds lead to bad outcomes. Both of these productions are similarly thought-provoking and challenge us to consider how we position ourselves within the context of world events and their ripple effects on our most personal interactions. Look for that review as well at our website, chicagobroadcastingnetwork.com, or wherever you prefer to listen to podcasts. While you're there, be sure to subscribe in order to be alerted when new content is added. Doing so also lets the Internet powers know that this information is worth sharing. Keep a lookout for our upcoming review of Ma Rainey's Black Bottom at Goodman Theater, posting next week. As always, if you require marketing assistance or video production for your business or organization, check out renoweb.net.